lot more awkward. Okay. My name is Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Good morning. Yes. So, the 50s era gave us Barbie dolls, Play-Doh, and some of the grooviest moves known to man. And the 50s also gave us one of our most popular secondary sports today, known as skateboarding. Skateboarding started on a hot summer day, more towards Venice Beach, by a group of long-haired boys who got bored surfing and decided to put their rollerblade wheels on their surfboards and ride the curbs of Venice Beach. This is my skateboard. My skateboard means a lot to me in the sense that I know I can always use it to make new friends, start a conversation, and even have some good fun if the weather is right. My skateboard represents a culture all on its own. When you start skating, you have no other choice than to adopt a lifestyle. The lifestyle will dictate who you associate with, what you wear, and even your outlook on life. When I was 13 years old, my mom bought me my first skateboard in a Tips and Tricks video. And I kid you not, I watched this video more than I would watch Saturday morning cartoons. Whenever I got on my skateboard, I felt empowered. Like I could go anywhere and do it with style. There are no limits to what you can do. It was completely eye-opening for me. Personally, to me, my skateboard means more than neat tricks and showing off. It's more of a part of me. My skateboard can mean a lot of certain things at a certain time. One day, it'll be a fun day with friends. The other day, it'll be a day for me to clear my mind. Skateboarding also represents my desire to push myself and succeed, because I took that lesson from the discipline skateboarding requires. My skateboard also brought me my best friend, Kevin. I remember sitting in the grass one day after school. I didn't really know anyone. I had one group of friends that I met in PE, and coincidentally, we all skateboarded. So we got together one day and decided to all go out on the day and skateboard. I was pretty excited for this day. I went home, I was pretty restless. I ended up getting like 4 hours of sleep. But regardless, I was still really pumped for this day of skateboarding. So finally the skateboard day ends, and I run to the office and grab my skateboard. And I run out in the front where we were all supposed to rendezvous. And Kevin wasn't there yet, but everyone else was. And everyone had their own reason on why they couldn't go skateboarding that day, whether it be homework. I remember one guy had a religious thing to go do. But I mean, regardless, no one could make it. I felt pretty alone at that point. And then Kevin, he just lazily walks up with a skateboard and he's like ready to go. So I was kind of hesitant. I didn't really know him. I just met him that day, or like the previous day. But we still went out. We sat there in the grass and we talked for a little bit, kind of waiting for it to cool off because the hottest time of day is around 2 o'clock and we got out at 2:15. So after that, he took me to this really cool spot. There was a bridge by our house. It was on a street called Riverside. And it was kind of weird because there's not, where I'm from, there wasn't a lot of tagging. But under this bridge, it was just full of tagging. So it was a really neat spot. You know, I could definitely, you could definitely go sit there and do some soul searching, you know. But before I actually started skateboarding, I would constantly watch it on TV or go to the skate parks and watch it. I mean, if it was up to me, I would ride my bike to the skate park every day and watch people skateboard. I never actually started until I was 13 because I always felt I wasn't big enough. They always looked so big, like these little boats, you know. And it was really cool for me. And no matter how down I am, I know at the end of the day I can jump on my skateboard and leave everything behind for an hour or two, depending on how much homework Mr. Hale gives us. So I'm constantly benefiting from the sport, whether it's a life lesson or a new friend. It's just who I am. If I hadn't picked up skateboarding as a hobby, I know it'd be completely different, which proves that skateboarding has that much of an influence on people. I don't skate every day anymore because I'm kind of losing that part of me as I grow older, but I still try to skate at least once or twice a week. It's amazing how this one skateboard, well, not this one, I went too many, but just a skateboard, it turned my life around. It brought me closer to people. You know, if I was feeling down, would always bring me up. And it helped me realize a little bit of who I am, like an outgoing person. You guys might not think too highly about the skateboard, but in some cases it means the world to me. I love my way of life and my culture, and I wouldn't give up for anything.